开始。Hi, this is the course project presentation for CSC 207. Our group name is CS Genius People. My name is Leon Wang.
My name is Haoping Yang.
My name is Yingfei Li.
My name is Minghan Deng. First, we will start off with the UML diagram and the design pattern of our project. I use the command pattern to implement user story 3.4, where the user is able to hold a piece that is currently falling and use it for later on. There will be a command interface in the views package. This interface will outline the execute method that will be used in each command class. The put command and hold command classes will be created to implement the command interface. Both class constructors will take the Tetris model as a parameter to be able to access it from methods inside the class. Each of those classes will implement the execute method differently. The hold command will replace the currently falling piece by the next piece and save the currently falling piece into the holding variable in the Tetris model. The put command will replace the currently falling piece by the holding piece and generate a new next piece.
I use the singleton pattern to implement user story 1.6, which is game time module. I create a class called game time to accumulate time and display the time in UI. In this class, it has methods get playing time to get the current playing time. When the game starts, the game time will start to record time from 0. When the stop button is pressed, the timer will pause to record time. And when start button is pressed, the game time class will continue to record time and display it on UI.
I use strategy design pattern to implement multiple difficulties. First, I create an interface called difficulty with a method called difficulty, which needs a parameter timeline. Next, create two classes that both implement the interface difficulty and name them normal and difficult separately. The difficult class will implement function difficulty such that the falling speed of the brick will become very fast. The normal class will implement the function difficulty such that the falling speed of the brick will become relatively slow. After that, create an abstract class called scale. It needs a parameter Tetris view to initialize the subclass. There will be an attribute called difficulty type, which is an instance of the interface difficulty. The method desired difficulty will change the attribute difficulty type with the parameter new difficulty type. The method setScale will use the attribute difficulty type to call the method difficulty in the interface difficulty. Finally, create two classes that both extend from the abstract class scale and name them regular and hard separately. The hard class will initialize the attribute difficulty type to be an instance of class difficult. The regular class will initialize the attribute difficulty type to be an instance of class normal.
I use the iterator pattern to implement user story 1.4 text configuration. In the UML graph for iterator pattern, application is the main running game. There is an interface called text iterator with abstract method called create iterator, a class called Tetris wheel with a private array list named allUI. On the other side, there's an interface called iterator with abstract method has next and next, a class called text configuration. And there exists a use relation between Tetris wheel and text configuration. For implementation details, I imported and used the iterator in Java as the interface text iterator. The class Tetris wheel implements this interface. I created an array list called allUI in Tetris wheel that contains all the UI that has text, such as button and label. Then I override the method create iterator in Tetris wheel to return this array list as the iterator. Now pass Tetris wheel as the parameter to initialize the class text configuration. In text configuration, do a while loop to iterate over all the iterators and change the font size and styles for button and labels by using method setFont. Now let's move on to section 2 project demo. For sprint 1, we have implemented user story 1.1 instruction, 1.2 color block, 1.6 timer, 1.7 preview the next block, and 1.8 ending page.
So for 1.1 instruction, I create a UI on the main page such that when you click on the UI instruction, it will show the rules of the Tetris game. And for 1.2 color block, I create another UI called color. And when you click on it, you can choose the color that you want.
And for 1.7 preview block, as you can see, the next piece is showing up on the left of the UI, and it will show the next current piece falling after the current falling piece is done. And for ending page, we have after the game is over, it will show that there will be a window popping up showing the stats of the ended round. For the timer, there will be a timer on the right right top corner where it shows the playing time of the current round.
For Sprint 2, we have finished the implementation of user story 2.1 multi-difficulties, 2.5 sound effects and background music, 2.6 high score, 2.7 change key binding. So for 2.1 multi-difficulties, I create another UI called Harness. And when you click on it, you can choose two modes, easy and hard. When you click on easy, it will drop very slow. And when you click on hard, it will drop very fast.
For sound effects, as you can see, the background music is playing, and whenever we press a button, it will play a sound. And also when we do the fall action or the clear row action, or when the game is end, it will also play the corresponding sound.
For 2.6, I create the largest scoreboard, and which means that in each new game, it will calculate the largest score. And when you press the new game button, it will update to the largest score currently.
For 2.7, change key binding. It allows the user to input personalized performance for keys they want to use by simply just click a button, then press the key they want to set. You can set the movements such as left, right, drop, rotate, hold, and put.
For Sprint 3, we have finished the implementation for user story 3.1 dark mode and eye care mode, and 3.4 holding break.
For 3.1 dark mode and eye care mode, I create another UI in the color, where when you click on it, you can change the color of the board and bricks, and it will help to protect your eyes.
For holding a brick, you can click a button and the currently falling brick will be stored onto the UI on the left. And you can also click another button where it will replace the currently falling brick with the brick that you're holding. Now we'll move on to member contribution to the project. For phase 1 design document, project identification is finished by Liang Wang. User stories are finished by all members in the group. Design pattern is finished by all members in the group. Timeline chart is graphed by Haoping Yang, helped by all other members in the group.
For phase 2 project demo, Lian Wang has implemented the user story 1.4 text configuration and user story 2.7 change key binding. Haoping Yang has implemented user story 1.1 instruction, 1.2 color block, 2.1 multi-difficulties, 3.1 dark mode, and eye care mode. Infinity has implemented 1.6 timer, 2.6 past highest score. Min Handen has implemented the user story 1.7 preview the next pieces, 1.8 ending page, 2.5 sound effects and background music, and 3.4 holding a piece.
Min Handen helped everyone with Git uses confusion, such as how to create branches, how to push and pull, how to resolve merge conflict. Lian Wang helped everyone with how to do code review.
For the final report, Section 1 report summary is finished by Liang Wang. Section 2.1.1 is finished by Liang Wang. Section 2.1.2 is finished by Liang Wang. Section 2.1.3 is finished by Liang Wang, helped with Haoping Yang. Section 2.1.4 is finished by Liang Wang, helped by Haoping Yang. Section 2.1.5 is finished by Liang Wang. Section 2.2 is finished by Liang Wang. Section 2.3 is finished by Min Handen with help from Haoping Yang. Section 2.4 is finished by Min Handen, and Section 3 is finished by Haoping Yang. And that's it for all. Thank you for listening.